Hello, tokens! What are they? What are they for? Let's find out. This is a coin thing. Hi, welcome back. Right, we're going to talk about tokens and what are they and what they're used for. So I've picked out 4 here. I have probably a few thousand tokens. But I'm just picking out 4, I won't bore you too much. So we're going to go ahead and look at these and using the Mr. and Bing, see if we can find more information about them. So join me on my learning journey and let's look at this one first. Right, this is a JPM 10 pence token. Now JPM are called JPM International and they're based in Birmingham in the UK, and basically they've been going for around 40 years and they make amusement arcade machines. And very recently, actually, they've started to develop the coin slot machines that we're all used to, where you could win or lose your money. This one was from around mid-70s, 1970s. Used to buy a few of these and put these into the machines to have horsey races and stuff like that. This one's made out of brass. It's about 9 grams, so you can imagine you had a few of these, you can melt them down, and if that's what you do. I don't, because I collect stuff like this. So yeah, nice little token to collect. Right, this if you hear any background noise or music, I don't own any rights to that. It's my children, they're watching TV. So right, this is an 888 token. And this one is a circle with the numbers in the middle, and that around the edge is the sun with a crown on top. It's the same on both sides. This one's made out of copper and nickel. Okay, and this one, believe it or not, is actually, according to the Mr., a automatic car wash token from Russia. More specifically, comes from a car wash on the Kaluga Highway in Moscow. There we are. Let's have a look under the scope. Oh, been out of focus. There we are. There's the crown. Not quite sure what they are. Little squiggles. But around the edges we've got the sun. And the crown. Now, funny story that, because these are used in my local, the next town over. We've got my local beach, and their amusement machines, the little kiddies boat rides and stuff like that. You put these, excuse me, you put these into the slots and off they go. So they're using these down there. Well, there you go. It's quite interesting, I thought, because yeah, I can get plenty of them. Huh. Right, on to the next. Right, the next token I want to talk to you about is the 1990 World Cup souvenir token, and this one is representing Yugoslavia. And you can see there, we'll have a look under the scope. There's a footballer heading a football, and behind him is what we used to know as the Yugoslavia, the country of. So, under the scope, let's look at the player. You see behind his arm there, and behind his body, that is the country. Then we've got the footballer in shorts, and he's nutting a football. Awesome. And underneath, of course, we have Yugoslavia, as it's said in their tongue. On the reverse, we have the football with the year. This one is the FIFA World Cup, obviously. Copa del Mundo. There we have it. The edges is plain, so it's smooth. And this one was minted by Pobjoy Mint. So nice little souvenir for that, for the 1990 World Cup. Excuse me. There's actually loads of tokens. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. There's actually 23 tokens that were made. Okay. Right. Got a few fun facts about this one. This is the 1972 Klondike $1. $1 Edmonton dollar. So, what is this one all about? There's a lot to this, so let's start with this side. Klondike Days is a festival in Edmonton, Alberta, and they were struck for 20 years. They made this token. So basically, it says, let's look under the scopes, a bit smaller writing. $1 good for Edmonton, and on there we've got some guys doing stuff on a raft. Obviously something to do with the festival. And it expires July the 31st, 1972. So basically, this was only good for during the time of the festival. After the festival, you couldn't use it. That was it. Done. It's made of nickel, so I can't touch it for too long because I'm allergic to nickel. However, I will wash my hands in a minute. On this side, you got Edmonton, Canada at the top, Klondike Dollar, and there, that little happy chappy is Klondike Mike. Let's look at this guy. There's his happy little face, bushy beard, and he's carrying a pot of gold because he was a prospector, and a shovel. So who was Klondike Mike? Well, actually he was a real person, and let's go into that for a second. There's Klondike Mike. It's a bit blurry, this one, but there's not many, sorry, budgies in the background. There's not many pictures of him, but his real name was Michael Ambrose Mahoney Jr. He was born in 1878, and he was a master musher and a boxer. And he was an Irish hero of Canada. He's been, he claims, well, everyone says he is. Yeah, he survived the gold rush era. Some of the things he done were, he travelled 400 miles of frozen land on the back of a dog sled, and for 24 days, and he was pursued by angry wolves the whole way. Yeah. He once carried a piano for some reason up the Chilkoot Pass, which is he travelled 33 miles with a great big grand piano, not a grand piano, you know, the upright piano on his back. They reckon that it normally takes a man 5 days to ascend, and many men have died, but Klondike Mike managed it whilst carrying a piano on his back for some reason. What a guy. Songs have been sung about him, loads of books and stories. He inspired a couple of well-known films like Call of the Wild and White Fang. So yeah, Klondike Mike, a Irish-Canadian hero. Right, so that's it for this episode of The Coin Thing. I hope you learned something as well as I have. Thoroughly enjoy learning new things about coins and tokens. Please join me on my next learning journey. I thank you for tuning in. Please give my video a thumbs up, really appreciate that. And as always, I shall see you on the next one.